Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, man.
What's up? What's cracking?
So the Rams won. We're getting straight into it. Hey.
Congratulations.
Rams.
Welcome.
Rams.
Everyone to the RP Equilibrium Podcast.
What up?
Rams.
Rams, homie.
Congratulations.
Champions.
Congratulations.
Inglewood. Rams, homie.
Congratulations.
Look, check this out. That was a great game. That was a great game. I was a little warm, you know, over that no call that they did on that face mask, but you know we still was able to execute. I was biting my nails when OBJ went out. I was like, oh my God,
he was crazy.
Bro. I was like, homie.
Hey, you know what though? That was a real movie. Like we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about the commercial?
Real movie-ish, man.
Man, hey.
Wait.
No, I know you ain't got to start it yet. Go ahead.
Hey, man, look.
It's all a movie, man. It's entertainment. But I don't think it was
They are going to make, mark my words, this will be
That's OBJ crying.
Yeah, that's
a movie. This will be a movie. This will be a movie. I don't know who gonna play OBJ, but this gonna be a movie,
that's
bro.
meme.
Man.
That is
Yeah, it was they had me very worried, man. When I saw that face mask and you know, just the whole fact that we was down and you know, it didn't look good, man.
Hey, bro, we was in here, we was quiet.
That's crazy. That's
we were
a meme for sure.
quiet.
Yeah, he ended up tearing his ACL, man.
He tore it. Same knee, right?
That's I think it's the same knee when he was in Cleveland.
Yeah, man.
And that's usually what it is, man. Whenever you just running and no one hits you, it's just non-contact.
Yeah,
you know
that's always bad.
Shout out to OBJ, man. You did a good job. Shout out to all the Rams. Y'all did a good job, homie.
Yeah, as soon as he went down, I was like, oh man, nobody hit him. That's how all the other serious injuries happen. You know?
Hey man, one of my favorite plays is when Aaron Donald. It was like the fourth. It was a fourth down, and he grabbed boy. Remember what I was saying? He grabbed him with one arm.
And he would not let him go forward.
Oh my, that was like one of the best plays to me, bro.
And you know, just to add to all of the drama, if you think about it, they had problems really rushing and putting pressure on Burrow, and it was one play where he kind of pushed. Donald pushed.
He got pushed out of bounds.
He pushed him out of bounds, and everybody on the Bengals started really tripping on him and made him upset, and there was a wrap after that.
Yeah, and I kind of understand why, because it was a legal hit.
Yeah,
it wasn't even a late hit.
And it wasn't dirty.
It was like, y'all just mad because I touched your quarterback.
Because I'm strong.
Yeah, man.
And I shoved him.
You can't be soft out there. It's football. But football different now. They play tag and shit in the Pro Bowl. So, I mean,
no.
Now, don't nobody want you to touch their quarterback. But shout out to them. They did their thing. The halftime show was, they was crip walking on top of
the halftime show?
Let's get into it. Show. So, let's see. First of all, in my opinion, everybody's asking, is this the greatest ever?
Oh, like all-time best.
Like halftime show.
It will not get no better than this for another 10 years. This was the best halftime show at the Super Bowl ever, bro. Ever.
Hey. Ever. And they had a bonus of 50 cents. I don't even remember him being included.
Yes, man.
Whole dollar.
Hey, man. Hey, shout out
hold
to 50
on. We're going to analyze. So, first of all, because I got all the little clips. So, first of all.
Let's go.
Snoop and Dre. Right?
Snoop and Dre.
Came out.
Did they thing.
They was looking clean. They was looking real clean. Look at Snoop crib
walking back there.
Big C's, homie. Yes, he was crib walking. What?
And I just want to say right now, if you listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, just make sure you go to YouTube because there's a lot of visuals in this episode.
Yes.
So check out the YouTube.
That boy was crib.
I think that's crib walking on Manchester.
What?
Hey man,
what a blue jumpsuit on
Prairie in Manchester.
It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that.
That goes to show you that LA.
Dude, you got some.
Man, when he said we still doing this shit, Andre, like,
hey man, you gotta understand. These are some inner city cats who came up from nothing.
Yeah, when you think about it, man, you got
Bro.
Kendrick Lamar from Compton, Dr. Dre from Compton, Snoop Dogg, Long Beach.
Did you see the whole? Did you?
Mary J. Blige,
Yeah.
Eminem,
That was
like
fire.
50 Cent. Yeah, man.
and,
It was,
and to be
it was
on that
amazing,
stage,
bro.
it was a good thing.
One of the parts that I liked the most too was that the ground, the layout,
had the city,
the
on
whole city,
Yes.
that bird's eye view.
When you saw Kendrick's
and
part,
Kendrick
yeah,
Lamar,
that was beautiful.
I was like,
bro.
they out there walking.
That
up the
was
city
right
like
here.
beautiful,
that.
bro.
K. Dot.
That was beautiful. I was
the
like,
city
hey,
right
at this
beneath
part, you
them.
know what I was thinking, right?
What?
I was like, where Lynden at?
Oh yeah.
Everybody has the blonde hair. I said,
I
where
ain't gonna
Lynden
lie.
at?
I said, let me find out you out here, man, dancing,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, look.
Hey,
I
man.
done got let me find out you out here dancing. Let me find out you out here running a route. Niggas was hitting me up like, hey, is your knee all right? I'm like, my nigga, it's bang bang.
Man.
I said, let me find out.
Man,
Yeah, man.
Nah, that's an ongoing thing.
Hey, man, but
And
it
it's
was.
the one with
Whole dollar.
I put them side by side just so you can see.
Hey, somebody
Hey, man.
said it looked like when you reaching for your phone, but you don't want to get out the bed. You know, all the weight rush to the.
Hey, man. Look, man, don't let them talk about you 50.
You know what?
Hey, you come to LA, I'll work out with you, bro. Don't even worry about it,
Nah,
homie.
man, look, people forget, man. This man hung upside down 20 years ago, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
20 years ago.
20
Yeah.
years ago.
Now we all bigger than that.
So
You know?
I'm like, I think it was dope that he even could do it.
Yeah.
Could even hang
Exactly.
upside down. Man,
Hey.
what was you doing 20 years ago that you can't do today?
Man, 20 years ago, I was 30 pounds lighter than this myself.
That's what I'm saying, man. But shout out to 50 Cent for
Yeah.
still
Shout
hanging.
out for 50
Shout out
Cent.
to
Still being able to hang upside
Remarkable
down.
performance.
Yeah.
Shout out
Eminem
to 50.
too.
Even if all the blood is rushing to your head.
Hey,
Right.
man, so you know they told Eminem not to kneel. He did it anyway. It was like, what? What y'all gonna do to me?
Hold on,
Eminem.
where is that at? Eminem.
You got that?
Eminem
You got
was,
that clip?
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Now,
Wait a minute. Hold on. Shout out to
Anderson Paak.
Anderson Paak, right? And the rest of the musicians, they wearing them tracksuits by Rich Fresh. Shout out to Rich Fresh, bro.
Hey, thank you, Sean.
That is a good point. 50 Cent always clowning people. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, you're not supposed to feel bad
it's
for him.
funny. I'm not saying feel bad for him. It's funny as
Right.
hell because it looked like he was really
I
struggling.
think he knew that. The
But
nigga,
it's-
he didn't get up there until right before the bar. Did you see him?
Yeah,
he's
why
like-
would you?
Hey,
Man, look, man, it's not.
Hey,
Yo,
and
doctor.
then you see 50 Cent. I mean, not 50 Cent. Eminem, he kneeled. Hey, man, that's what you're supposed to do, bro.
Yeah. And that's the one person that could do it.
And it's funny because everybody else bars that were encouraging police brutality got edited. Like Kendrick couldn't say
And we hate Popo.
Can't say that.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
didn't say the F the police part on Still Dre.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Couldn't
They,
say
no,
that.
you want to go? You can't say.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that still got edited out. So
I mean,
feminists
But
just be like,
but Eminem was able to slide that in.
yeah,
you know?
and be like, forget it. I'm gonna do this anyway.
Exactly.
I mean that was dope to me. It's kind of like I wouldn't expect them to do two. It's still the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? This is as much as you can get away with. I think
Exactly.
Right.
anything else, careers would have been affected. And these are all veterans. So if
Yes.
anybody can get away with it, yeah, of course it's gonna be.
Do we have any clips of Mary?
Oh yeah, I'm about to pull
Oh,
it
yeah.
up right
Man,
now.
Mary.
She did her thing, man.
Mary
really like
did her
when she
thing,
danced.
bro.
And I like when she just fell out. Like I
does
left
her
it
thing.
all. I left it all out here. Look, she just gonna. She
Hey, man.
gave it all she had. Just bam.
Yeah.
Mary, hey,
Like
still
man.
looking sexy. You go ahead, Mary. You go ahead.
With,
Man.
with them drunk legs. Them legs
Man.
be sliding to the left.
Hey, she was in her
Right.
dancery, homie. What you mean?
Hey man, dancery.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
had it going on. She looked good. Hair was
Hey, she was
popping.
looking. She was banging, bro.
Man.
And I like the fact that
She went from Mary to Monet back to Mary again.
Yeah, she looked real good.
they don't give Mary her props all the time, man. Like
Hey,
she,
you gonna give her her
you know how
props
long
today.
she been doing this, man?
Exactly.
Yeah, she legendary.
How long ago did what's the 411 come out?
Like
That's
92, some shit like
Long
that.
time ago. Yeah.
I was a cool 7 or something like that.
Yeah, Mary was fire. You right, Shonda. Mary was definitely fire.
With the jerseys and the baseball
Yeah.
cap.
This is where I thought I saw Lynden at right here on this part.
Yeah. Y'all are so funny.
I said, man, let me find
Out you out there crib walking on the city, Lynden. Yeah, I wish I was, man. That was legendary right there.
Hey, Lyndon do look like he was in the back of something.
Man.
Oh man,
And that's why he wasn't at the shop. He was up there.
Man, I was hiding, man. Everybody kept thinking I was Odell or something.
Oh man.
Now that was with that being with that being said, you know, a lot of people, some people felt like this was kind of a distraction from the NFL's hiring practices and some of the controversy that was going on with the minorities, and you know, basically making people forget about the seriousness of those issues and kind of just like, you know, moving on from it. But what's interesting, if you watched before the Super Bowl started, Tony Dungy was speaking on that. He brought out some good points. He was basically saying, like, even with him as a player, like, I didn't know how decorated of a quarterback he was coming into the NFL. Like, he was one of the coldest quarterbacks coming into the league at that time, and they never even considered him for the quarterback position. He was a lineman. So it's kind of like he said, like, even going back further, they didn't even consider certain people to be in certain positions because it was like, nah, this is too complicated. And you remember that. That's not that long ago where they were saying, like, a lot of quarterbacks couldn't learn a playbook or, you know.
Right. Because of the color.
Yeah, it was a little bit of that going on. So, and he was also saying that one of the reasons, too, for a lot of issues is the amount of time they have. He said, can you imagine? He said, you only have a few weeks, and it's usually during the playoffs to interview for these jobs because of the pressure of teams to announce who's fulfilling, you know, who's going to fill the position. So, so he said, like, it's times where you'll be coaching in the championship game, doing like 2 to 3 interviews over the weekend to try to get a head coaching job somewhere else, and still expected to prep for a team. So he was saying, like, you know, that's part of it too. Is just the pressure. He said he thinks that they should stop.
What's up, Shima?
What's up, Shima? He said one way to really help with the situation would be to pause on hiring until after the Super Bowl, to give teams more time.
Time to focus.
Yeah.
On the duty at hand. Yeah, what's up, She?
Good morning.
How you doing?
Got the hair cracking.
Missed y'all. Missed you, Lynden.
With the ABE,
congratulations.
with the ABE hoodie on.
With the ABE hoodie on,
That's
man.
right.
Available at the store, the merch store.
Yep.
The description, the link is in the bio, in the description if you would like to.
I heard y'all talking. I know everybody thought Lynden was at the Super Bowl, man. Go ahead and tell us. If
It happened.
you got some checks.
I've been dealing with this, man. It's starting to get worn out, man. The whole postseason. Man, the last time when we played y'all, I was at my cousin's house. Some dude I don't even know. Hey, you all right over there? You gonna run a route?
Listen, I said if Lynden come in here with purple hair today, I wouldn't even be mad.
Nah.
I would, cause he was bang natty.
It don't even matter. That shit started before the colored hair.
See?
It started with when that shit was black.
And shout out to Cooper Kupp.
I bet.
Oh,
Cooper
Kupp was doing his
Hey,
thing.
I can't even hate.
Whoa! Shout out to Coop.
He accomplished everything only one other NFL player accomplished, and that was Jerry Rice. And he did that over a career. He did it in one season.
That's
Wow.
That's dope.
He did that shit in one season.
Put some respect on his name.
Only player to do it was Jerry, and it took Jerry, 22 seasons? However,
Yeah, man.
Something like that.
But let's get back on this issue, though.
That's crazy.
So, you know, how do y'all feel? You know, I'm on the fence. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I understand that, you know, they got situations, you know, with, you know, equality and black and coaches and everything. But when it comes to this halftime show, I think the halftime show is just a halftime show. You know, I mean, you got to think, you know, it just works, you know, perfectly. You know, Dr. Dre has a song. He definitely, you know, brings and represents Inglewood as well as Compton. So you know, the stadium's in Inglewood, so it just goes hand in hand, you know. And I'm gonna leave that at that, you know. Like, it was just a great performance for that, you know. Now the other issue with, you know, equality in the NFL, that's a different thing. Yeah, we do need to make things a little better, make things a little more, you know, equal. But, you know, I think, you know, it's apples and oranges.
Yeah, I really do too. I don't think one has necessarily something to do with the other, but there are distractions. So sometimes when you get,
I agree with that.
Sometimes it's like only so much attention we have. So when you put a lot of focus on something else, a great Super Bowl, great halftime show, it does take attention away from other issues going on like that. Like leading up until the Super Bowl, that was kind of like all you talked about and heard about on ESPN for like a week.
Message.
You know what I mean? So now we'll see this week if it's still talked about as much or if it kind of gets swept under the rug. But I think definitely that stuff needs to be looked at because there's a reason for this, and people don't want to always think about why you have this disparity. But we know why you have this disparity. It's not inclusive. We got to include everybody at the table, and you got to stop hiring people based on issues that don't matter. If somebody's qualified to do the job, let them do the job, man, and stop having these make believe interviews that's not really doing anything. You're just doing it to fill a quota. You know what I mean? Like really let somebody come up to the plate and get an honest chance. And that's not just in the NFL. That's in every from just your regular jobs, your regular promotions. Everybody faces that at different times in their life, and it's for different reasons. It could be because you're a woman. It could be because you're black. It could be because you might be part of the LGBTQ community.
Handicap, whatever.
Ageism. It's like we have all of these roadblocks that we're still dealing with, you know, as progressive as we all are. So, you know, I definitely feel like I'm glad that these things are coming to light because a lot of people complain about them. You know, and hopefully
we'll continue to get better.
Yeah,
it's going to have to make the game more honest.
I just want to say that that's why we have to continue to support efforts like Byron Allen and him trying to purchase, like we talked about earlier this week, an NFL team.
Right.
I think that's one of the ways that you can stop. You have to start with the ownership and have it, of course, go into other areas because just like we said a few weeks ago, the NFL is 70% minority, you know, it's black players, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when that doesn't show the same way in any of the positions, from the office to the management to the coaching to the staff, you know, there's really some disparaging numbers out there that has to be, like, rectified. This is 2022. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can see this. We can look at the show, the Super Bowl. We tune into sports all the time, and to see the field look one way and then the office and the management and all the owners look another way is something that's very, very wrong with that. You know?
And I think one of the major problems that's wrong is it's one thing to not hire certain people, but then it's another thing to offer incentives for them to do more wrong, which now is something they can't ever speak about publicly. So now they have to carry this reputation along with them of being a losing coach and a losing record where you don't know if he was offered hundreds and thousands of dollars to have this losing record. That's not fair.
Exactly.
And you know it's already hard for us to get in certain positions, let alone now if we got a losing record.
Now you carry that.
Now you think I'm weak. No, I was paid to be weak.
Right.
Where the other boy over there, he can go from a quarterback to a tight end to an OC to he can do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm saying? So no, that really has to change because if it doesn't, then you know then I'm starting to question the game at that point.
Then
the fan base is at risk now. It trickles down.
My next question.
Because then you lose interest in the game because it's starting to seem kind of WWF-ish.
Steve Young talked about that too. He was on the pregame show and he said, you know, my whole career, when you talk about offensive coaches, when you talk about quarterback coaches, anybody that he's been affiliated with, he said he only had 2 that were African American. Yeah. And he said you got to understand that not just affects that position, that's the feeder position for this position, for the head coaching position, that all is an ecosystem.
Then
you know
eventually
what I mean?
It will look like we don't know nothing.
Exactly.
Like we don't know the game.
And we definitely know the game. You know, we get breeded for this all day, every day.
I was going to say this to one. There's a question that I have, and I heard an analyst speak about this. And this is a fact that they basically don't even like to go forward with things. They like to settle a lot. You know, as far as as an organization, you know, the NFL likes to basically like dead things and settle it instead of going forward with it. You know, but as fans, do you have any skin in the game as far as like demanding a change? You know what I mean? Or is it just like these people are going to constantly feed you something, you're just going to accept it?
Right.
Do the fans have any power in that?
Yeah, I want to know, do the fans have skin in the game in regards to like accepting this? Because this is unacceptable.
Definitely.
You know?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's about, let's not forget, it's about the money.
Right.
So,
Must be the money.
so ultimately, the fires that get put out for a reason. Like if it affects any bottom line, you're gonna make those adjustments and changes. Right. So sometimes, hey, now might be the time to try to get that team or get that head coaching job because everybody's looking at you. Go up in there and say, this is a real interview, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm really being considered for this position, correct?
Right.
This might be the time. You know what I mean? So definitely, because once you have a problem and the fans start to say, like, remember when, go back with the taking the knee, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Remember, a lot of people said, I'm not watching football no more.
Right, exactly.
Because they felt they was against taking the knee. This is not the, remember they said, this is not the place to air your grievances.
Right, exactly.
And they stopped. And that's why the NFL came down so hard on them, because it affects the bottom line.
Right.
You need everybody tuning in. Really, we don't want nobody talking about anything other than the game itself, than the entertainment. So all of this has to be, fixed.
Right. But then if you want to take politics and those types of things and societal issues out of the game, then you got to take all of the inequality. They go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Never mind. I can't explain what I'm.
Oh yeah, we gotta move on anyway.
I'm sorry.
Neuralink, we got an update. So during a series of tests at the University of California, Davis, from 2017 to 2020, Neuralink chips that was put into the monkeys involved 23 monkeys. So 15 of them, they already died.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Better watch out. They didn't perfect it yet, y'all.
Yeah, but these are the monkeys. They didn't say. Now remember, they did move on to human trials.
Yeah.
Also, so we don't know how the humans are doing, but the monkeys, they're not doing so well. And they didn't say why they died, but that's a lot.
Did they announce that the monkeys died before the humans or after?
Probably
You
after.
shouldn't even move on to the humans until you know what's up with the monkey.
Man.
I mean,
this,
it's just a big push to merge. How many times we covered a story where we trying to merge biology with computers? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So this is just to let you know, like you was talking about, hey man, we don't know as much as we think we know about the human brain and trying to play God. You know what I mean?
Man.
That part they got to slow down on. I'm definitely, I'm just into this because if they ever get this right, man, what that can mean for just the future of computers and everything.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, Apple, there are a lot of different reports. Bloomberg is one of them. They're reporting that Apple is making glasses now to add to the biometrics and that whole system. So now you might have glasses that display your phone information and the lenses.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And also,
on the sides or something?
And now keep track of your eye movement. You know what I mean? Because remember, I was telling y'all the story where I was looking at some shoes that somebody had on, and I never seen those shoes before, and they were in my Instagram feed later on that day.
That's crazy.
You got to keep in mind, man, all this stuff is monitoring your heartbeat, your conversations, what you're hearing, what you're listening to.
Right.
So we're already giving up a lot more data than we're aware of. Yeah. The average person, we don't think about the fact that our watch and our phone is connecting and communicating with everybody's devices and our Wi-Fi and really tracking our reaction to different things. So
we're becoming one with technology.
These glasses are just going to be another level of that. So
That's
now
crazy, bro.
It's going to be all
your devices will know exactly what you're looking at.
Yeah, we going to be a device.
So this is not just people. This is not just us being paranoid. This is just like this is
hell no.
No, this is real. This is real.
No.
Hey, they going to be selling we going to be devices. Can you imagine going to T-Mobile and buy a whole you?
Man, hit the button on this.
They
hit the
don't-
button on that comment.
I'm serious, nigga. We George don't pay your bill for the device they bought your ass.
Stuck.
That nigga buffering.
Like, I'm leaving you right there, stuck.
Man, look, ain't no more. Look, you didn't use up 30% of your data.
I mean, I would say it's not paranoid because as you see now, the turnaround time between you mentioning something and thinking about something to it being on your device is shortening up.
Exactly.
It's going faster and faster and faster because now it's like we're not even concerned about it anymore. You remember how concerned you first were when you was talking about something and you seen that ad pop up?
Yeah.
You was concerned.
Man, yeah, exactly.
Now you like, man, look at this.
It's way
now
too-
you just showing people, look just talking about that. Look.
Yeah, but still, it's just
immune
like,
You ain't even scared no more.
We immune to it.
unfortunately.
I remember that back when I was bringing up Sonos and it came up. I was like, this is crazy.
Yep.
But this is a way that it kind of distorts like your interest because even when like with the metaverse and Instagram and everything and Facebook, sometimes you want to get out of your bubble. You get tired of like them thinking they know you. You get tired of the same ads. People are always complaining about being shadow banned for that purpose. Like, I don't think that people want to be
We don't want to be locked into a groove.
so locked into like one thing. You know, I think that
I
you
feel you.
should have the freedom to move around in your interests and have all those things continuously get introduced to you. You know, if you notice, you have to basically go find things that you used to see or used to like or used to be thinking about like in your own feed or on your own followers list.
It's
So-
like artificial intelligence does not account for when you want to switch up your program or try something new.
Yeah.
Or look, it's designed to keep you engaged.
Yeah.
So it looks at the things that you are most engaged in, and it just repeats that over and over again. But you know, as humans, sometimes we like to switch it up. We'll say, "Hey, man, you know what? I want to unplug from this."
I need
And
a
if
break.
you do like something or want to switch it up, don't forget to you have to engage, like you said, like it, say something on the comment, buy from them. Like, come on now, you got to stop all this. You know.
So I think, and there are some major lawsuits going on with the biometrics right now too. I know the state of Texas is suing Facebook for like $100 billion right now.
Are you serious?
Because it violates. So each state has its own, privacy laws, and they're saying with the facial recognition that Facebook is using, it violated Texas state law. So by basically taking your likeness, storing it, and using that, and for whatever reasons, they use it for, that's a violation of state law. So you got some states that are starting to sue the tech companies and say, hold on now, we didn't sign up for this. You know what I mean? That this might be a little
going way too far.
Go.
But it's here now, and it's not being paranoid. It's just
you just got to ask yourself, like, why do
it makes money? Yeah.
Right. I mean, we was cool with passcodes and stuff. You know. You know, we got facial recognition, thumb recognition.
Well, it's all designed for ease of use. It's like, who wants to put in a passcode when you could just look at your phone and unlock it?
Yeah.
Do you really want to?
Yeah, but of course, right. Convenience. I get it.
Do this when you're driving. Just unlock it.
Yeah, that's how they sell it to you.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying.
it is convenient.
It is.
It's very convenient.
But they keep the data.
Like in the future, if you can just walk up to your car and get in and start it.
You can.
No, but I'm saying without even having the key.
But even the IRS, even the IRS.
Oh, my car do that.
Started with the
you don't even need a key?
and they're trying to. Run
it's
that
right
back.
here, but
I'm talking about without even that on you.
Like you just slide in.
Well, the Teslas do that.
Oh, how the Teslas do it?
Because it can program to your phone.
Oh, there you go. See?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
in a minute, you're not gonna need your phone though.
Yeah, but I hop in my car. I
Use
just
the phone.
open the car door.
That's
and press
what's
the
going
button.
on. So right now, we still dependent on this. I think as we move into the future, this will be erased.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be us.
Yeah, it's gonna be on our
will
hand or
just
some
be-
shit. It's
yeah.
gonna be some device.
Nigga, you
put
just
in our
gonna
hand.
walk outside, nigga. Uber.
You might not even
You're
have
not
to
gonna
say it
You just gonna think it.
Yeah.
because they're getting very good at knowing what you want and what you need before you actually
I got what you want. I got what you
need. Oh man, we didn't have time to mention.
That was going.
Oh man, so look, real quick, NBA trades. Real quick, you see any teams switching, becoming a powerhouse, or making an improvement?
I feel the Nets is gonna do it.
I feel the Nets improved.
Yeah.
Did you see Curry?
No.
Man, you got to watch his last game. That boy is pulling. He looking
Milwaukee. Oh, Bacurry.
Milwaukee came up too. Yeah, Milwaukee.
I didn't check that out.
Man, I really want to get into that, but maybe next week.
Yeah, next
Maybe
week,
next
y'all.
week.
Anybody else got anything to say?
Just like, subscribe, and share.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, if you want any merch, we got
Please,
some new.
hit us up.
We got some new designs too. New colors we just released on the.
We got coffee
store.
mugs, all that. Yeah, man.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Rams
Go
championship.
Rams.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week. Love y'all.